Hey, what's up, Panthers fans? Welcome back to the Fifth Line 5R show presented by 5 Reasons Sports. Today we have Game 5 between the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And the Panthers are down 3-1 in this series. We dropped the first two at home. We won Game 3 in a comeback win against the Lightning in overtime with a goal from Ryan Lomberg. And then it was just a really, really terrible performance in Game 4. Nothing was clicking. The Panthers outshot the Lightning, but they lost 6-2. The defense couldn't do anything. Bobrovsky got pulled. So there's a lot of issues heading into this Game 5, and we're going to talk about it right now. So first of all, the Panthers do not know what they're doing in net. They have used multiple goalies multiple times this series. In Game 1, we went with Bob. He gave up 5, but he didn't really have that bad of a performance. 3 of those goals were shorthanded. Now, we go to Game 2. Chris Driedger gets the start. He gives up 2 early goals, and then he basically shuts the door the rest of the game. The Panthers do get a goal, and then at the end of the game, there was a turnover that led to an empty netter. Tampa goes up 3-1 in the game, and they go up 2-0 in this series. We head over to Tampa. There is some conversation of what the Panthers do in net and what the Panthers do in the lineup. They scratch Keith Yandel for the first time ever as a Panther. His Ironman streak did not count towards the playoffs, but he also did have a playoff streak. They scratch Yandel. He was basically a power play specialist for them at that point. They put 6D instead of 7, and Anton Strawman's in the lineup. Sam Bennett comes back. The Panthers have a great first period in Tampa, and then they have the worst second period of hockey I've ever seen in my life. They gave up 5 straight goals, 5 unanswered goals, and then they pull Chris Driedger. So you go into it wasn't unanswered, but yeah, they pull Chris Driedger. Then you go down 5-3 in the third period in Tampa. You lose this game. You're down 3-0 in the series. So they go ahead. They get the energy spark. They put Bobrovsky in net. The Panthers get an early power play goal, and then, back and forth for a little bit. Nothing's really going for them, and then boom. 3 minutes left in the game. Gustav Forsling ties it up. We're heading to overtime, and then Ryan Lomberg gets the game winner. Now it's a 2-1 series. It's basically anyone's series. Then Game 4 happens. And, well, we all know what happened in Game 4. The Panthers did not come out hot. They gave up 2 goals right away. That first goal, I don't know what was happening. It was a 4-on-4. You had Forsling and Gudas on the same side of the ice. Gudas did not have a good game in Game 4. He went for a hit, and, instead of taking the weak side, he took the strong side, and then Cirelli walks in and scores. And that was basically the story of the night for the Panthers. They had multiple power play opportunities. This is probably the one game where the referees were actually on the Panthers side. They were gifting them opportunity after opportunity. And, you lose 6-2. Then there was some antics at the end of the game from both sides. The media was coming out. The coaching staffs on both sides are going at it, and now we have Game 5 tonight at the BB&T Center. So what should you expect for Game 5? Well, first of all, we don't know who's playing in net for the Panthers. It could be Spencer Knight, it could be Sergei Bobrovsky, and it could be Chris Driedger. Now, Spencer Knight's been taking repetitions in the starter's crease, and all signs point towards him being the starter based off of that, but we can't make any assumptions until we get a lineup confirmation. We won't know. Coach Q did not confirm a goalie as of this live stream, so puck drops at 8. We'll probably know at like 7:45 who is the goaltender unless it's been tweeted right now, and I don't see anything. So first of all, we got Manny here. Manny, you got any updates on that?
So for me being here at the arena, which it's once again an elimination game. I mean, I have been here 10 years, and this is like I am more nervous than anyone ever before. Most of the people up here in the press box we believe will be Spence. Hasn't been confirmed, but that's the way that most of us are believing that it will trend and that it will go. So I know somebody up here did mention to me that Coach Q did do this, I believe, in their last cup run with the Hawks, where he made a switch at goaltender, and trying to remember what series and what game it was or something, but somebody did
I know
bring
they
that
were
up.
down 3-1 in one of their cup runs in the first round, I believe, to Detroit.
Yes, and I think Coach Q, he did some type of change. I believe it all started with the goaltending. But we still haven't been able to confirm that. But those are one of the things that's the buzz up here. Everybody's just taking it as, you know what, it's obviously there's no tomorrow if you don't win tonight. It's all about getting it to Wednesday, no matter what it takes, no matter what it is. Obviously, you're gonna have more fans in tonight. If you're coming to the game, please don't just sit there and not wave a towel.
Yeah.
Get up, get your ass up, wave that towel. Every single time when you do that, trust me, the players feel it. Okay.
It's
And
about
we need
15,000 tonight, right?
about closely to that. Yeah.
Almost.
So it's all about getting it to Wednesday, no matter what happens. You just gotta win tonight, no matter what it takes. So but yeah, most of us up here do believe it will be Spence.
Yeah, and I think I was pretty much saying don't put a 20-year-old goalie in, don't put a 20-year-old goalie in. And then I saw what happened in the first 4 games of the series. You've had 2 of your 1A, 1B starter backup, whatever you want to call it. Both of them have given up at least 5 goals in a game multiple times. Or Chris Drieger did it once, Bobrovsky did it twice in 4 games. So, sometimes you need an energy spark, and Q's been there. Q's been on these cup runs. So, you're muted, Manny.
Sorry about that. I mean, you look at Nashville, right? I thought Nashville was out, and then you just see the energy at Bridgestone Arena, and you see how they keep battling, they keep following. They were up 2-0 the other night, and then it gets tied up, and they keep battling. Then it's 3-2, and I'm thinking, okay, I guess Carolina has it, and it's just, bro, it's just that buzz that you get from the fans and that energy, that extra energy when you're tired, when you're looking up, there's 10 minutes to go, and you're down by 1. You need something to spark you up, man. And I'm telling you, it was the energy in that arena that to me drove Nashville to all of a sudden get whatever energy they had and just keep going. And I'm pretty sure that Carolina they're heading back home. They're like, damn, we thought we had this.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not gonna be
Carolina
easy.
has 2 double overtime games. They could have swept this series, to be honest.
Correct. So then here's my thing. It would, to me personally, it'd be absolutely devastating when you know that the Florida Panthers won. They could have had game 1, they could have had game 2, but you take game 3 and then game 4's performance. I'd probably say that was Vasilevsky's best start of the friggin' series. That's just 1 game through 5. I mean, I'm sorry, through 4. So
yeah, well, you're right, Manny. The Panthers played 2 games where they could have won. Game 1, they outplayed Tampa the entire game. Game 3, Tampa had that 1 period on them. I think game 4 is where Tampa flexed their muscles a bit, defending Stanley Cup champs. But the Panthers, the fans really came out this season, during the regular season, during the playoffs, even like watching on the TV broadcast. They came out this season. And do you think the Panthers, how would they feel if they lose all 3 playoff games at home? That's not a good look at all. And
nope, not at all.
When you have this many fans coming during a pandemic year, and you finally get in-person hockey back, and you're getting 10,000 plus, you're going to get near 15,000 tonight. The players better not come out soft like they did in game 4. It can't happen. It needs to be more aggressive. There needs to be way more intensity. As you can see, the BB&T Center is empty now, but come in about an hour, 20 minutes, there's going to be a packed crowd. There's going to be rally towels everywhere. If you're coming tonight, as Manny said, you better be loud. Now, quickly, I want to get into some keys of the games, because what I saw last game, there's certain things that can't happen. The biggest thing for me is you need to clear bodies out in front of the net. I know we all saw the last couple of games, there's been some deflection goals and there's been some tap-ins right in front of the crease. And as much as we want to blame the goaltender, it all comes down to moving the body out from front of the net, picking up sticks, and being more aggressive, because you can't get out-muscled. Tampa's going to out-muscle you if they want to. Tampa has way more playoff experience. I know NHL Network showed some statistics today. Over 1,200 combined playoff games by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and by the Florida Panthers, it's about 500 something. So that's more than double. The Lightning have been here. Manny said it over and over again. They have the playoff experience. The Panthers don't. But it's about time you don't want to get out physical. You don't want to get outplayed in your own building. And you definitely don't want to have your fans go home mad. So the biggest thing for me is you need to be strong in front of your net. You need to play good defense, especially if you're playing Spencer Knight, because this kid's coming in for a culture shock. He's 20 years old. He was playing in the NCAA tournament just a couple months ago. He's playing against the defending Stanley Cup champions at home, down 3-1 in a playoff series. You better play your best game in front of him because the forwards have been generating the offense. You'll run into a hot Vasilevsky every once in a while, as he did last game, but they've managed to put up goals this series. The defense and the goaltending hasn't been there, but you can't pin it all on the goaltender. You definitely need to play a little bit more aggressive. I saw Nudavara a couple times in the last 2 games get absolutely out-muscled in front of his net, not lifting up a stick. You guys got to play more physical. And Tampa's going to come out because Tampa wants to win, because Tampa's been here before. They want to knock them out in 5. They want to get some rest before they get Carolina or before they get Nashville. So,
Alex, the last thing I will tell you, because right now it's about to get even more louder. By the way, I say hi, Bill Lindsay.
How's it going, Bill Lindsay?
That's a man, Bill Lindsay. I don't know yet. I'll go right ahead and I'll go now and get it, Billy. Last thing I'll say is stay out of the box. I've said that already. How many times I've said it? Give yourself an opportunity, a 5-on-5. Capitalize when you get the power play. We can't have Radko Gudas trying to get a hit and then giving up an off-man rush the other way.
I don't know what to say about
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love the way we started in the first 3-4 minutes, and then we went 4-on-4, and I said, "Wow, this is great." Now we're gonna have more time. We're gonna have more space. And then Radko just does that, and it's like he hasn't done that all season long. It's like, why did it?
That's the first time I've seen him have that bad of a game.
And then you see the Lightning. They do their best 5-on-5 impression of a power play, do the whole cycle thing. And then Point just scores, or Gord, or whoever it was. But listen, stay out of the box, capitalize on the power plays. Let's go, Spencer Knight. I'm pretty sure he'll be the starter. And let's get to Wednesday, baby.
That's it. One game at a time. We see it all the time in hockey. More than any other sport, really. You take it one game at a time. Anything's possible. You win tonight. That means it's 3-2 series. You go, you play your best hockey in Tampa. We're back for Game 7. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We still got a big game tonight against the defending Stanley Cup champions. With that being said, make sure you subscribe to the 5 Reasons Sports YouTube channel and turn on the post notifications. Make sure you head over to our store and get yourself a Cardiac Cat shirt because, like I say every game, you're probably going to need it with this team in this playoff run. And make sure you follow us on Twitter at FifthLine5R. We're going to be bringing you game updates, as always, as we've been doing the entire season and throughout the playoffs. From Manny and myself, thank you so much for watching, and let's hope we can do this again.